I know, because it's not properly ventilated. It's not ventilate. It's written as TI, but you must say it's a ventilated, which means bringing air. Okay, through some holes. And I think we must ventilate this complaint in the society. Here, ventilators discuss or examine an opinion or issue. Okay, artificial respiration is also called ventilate. The person was ventilated, and I think if the society is not concluding in favor of me, I will ventilate him, kill someone by shooting. It's also called a ventilator. It's not ventilator. So what is a ventilator?
Opening for ventilating a room, etc.
Or it is an appliance that is used in the hospital for artificial respirating when people fail to respire naturally. It's also called ventilator.
Mommy, the ventral of this animal is broken. Means
the ventral nerves are damaged, which means the abdominal side. When the hoofed mammal, the abdomen side is coming in the underside. So the abdominal side or the abdominal side or the underside of a plant or animal is called the ventral. We usually call it as a stomach, but here they call ventral nerves in technically doctors jargon. Shereen, where in the body you have seen cavity?
Mommy, in the tooth?
Yeah, cavity sometimes is a hollow part, right? But there is also hollow part in the organs like heart and the brain. Especially in the heart, there are two hollow parts. It's called the right and the left ventricles. No, it's not ventricles. Though it is written as I, you have to call it as ventricles. In heart and brain, the cavity is called ventricles. Heart and brain. Hi Shereen, how are you? Hey, don't speak like that to Shereen. Call her Akka. Okay, sorry Akka.
Mommy, when did you learn this ventriloquism?
Yes, I'm a ventriloquist, Shereen. Ventriloquist or practicing this ventriloquism is it's an entertainer who makes up your voice coming from a dummy, okay? Though it is written as ventriloquist, it's good to call it as ventriloquist.
Mommy, I always want to venture into a business. Auntie, I want to venture into forest.
You think that is an easy thing? You said venture, which means you're taking a risk. Venture means risky things, okay? So undertaking a risky or daring journey or some course of action which is very new to you. And are you ready to take a risky thing, sweetie? Yeah, good.
Auntie, I have a sports competition.
Where is it? What's the venue, sweetie?
In street colony.
Oh, so venue is a place where something happens, especially a concert or a conference or a sports or competition.
But I thought it was a jurisdiction where cases are known.
Yeah, where the trial is going on, the jurisdiction court for criminal or civil cases, anything, that is also called the venue of the trial cases.
Mommy, yesterday I read a storybook about a voracious person.
I know voracious a person is a very hungry person. Yeah, voracious is a true person who is ethically and morally correct.
Do you
believe it?
believe it?
Yeah, Shereen always lies, right? Even I have doubt about the truth of the story, the veracity of a story. Basically, veracity is the truth or ethically, morally correct thing.
Shereen, let's go to veranda. Okay, but see, there's no veranda.
What is veranda?
What is veranda?
Veranda is a roofed platform in a house or roofed pavement in houses or shops. Like outside the house or outside the shops, you say, there's no roof outside here. If there is a roof, it is called as veranda. Outside the house or outside the shop.
Auntie, what is a verb?
Do you have an answer, Shereen?
Yes, verb is like a doing thing. Like, I am eating an apple. And here, eating is a verb. And also, the running I run first place means मर जाऊंगे मेरे को फीलिंग नहीं है तुम्हारी मेरे को फीलिंग नहीं है सत्ता कुत्ता तुम्ही सत्ता कुत्ता कुत्ता Shereen, I like this verbal.
Any song lyrics or film dialogue is called as a verbal. And Shereen, you have to do this and do that, okay? Do you think I'm so verbal?
You're so verbal.
and sometimes I verbally abuses her, sometimes I verbally insult her, and that's all about the verbal. It's a good and bad thing, like praising in song and abusing using the words. So this is the continuation of verbal. Earlier we learned about being lengthy, speaking in verbal, lengthy, making verbal statements is called verbal. And now I want to talk you about the grammar. In grammar we have adjectives. The certain adjectives comes before the nouns, like beautiful girl, annoying boy. These annoying, beautiful comes before the noun. So these are called the verbal adjectives, and the adjectives comes after is not considered. For example, the ghost is so scary. Here scary comes after, so it's not a verbal adjective. Sweetie, I give you two choices and you have to speak about at length. What are the two choices? Your two choices are rain and wind. What do you like to talk?
Wind.
Oh, but there is a danger of verbalizing about wind, because you can get to speak at length, but there will be very little content about that. And Shereen,
Mommy, I can't verbalize my feelings to real.
you can't express your feeling in words. You can't verbalize. Also, the making a verb like running, eating in grammar is also verbalizing.
Mommy, I'm reminded by a quote. Let the pause make you better.
Shereen, especially when you re-quote, when you speak about the quote said by others, you have to speak with verbatim. Verbatim means exactly as the original same words.
And here is about the Buddha.
Yeah, Lord Buddha said this. The original quote is, let the past makes you better and not bitter. Even the subjects that are taught in the school were instructed with verbatim, exactly as the original say.
Sweetie, look, the tuber flowers here. Yeah.
They are not tuber flowers, they are verbena.
Verbena?
Where have you seen this verbena?
Under the auntie's house.
Okay, in fact, when you write it is verbena, verbena, but actually when you pronounce it, you have to pronounce it as verbena, like the bees, verbena. I think bees likes to sit in this verbena. This is a cluster of tuber flowers, usually in purple color.
Yeah, this color is rose color will be blue, green, red, blue, red, and these nice thingies. And these colors, flowers, and
Okay, Shereen, despite all the verbiage, all your verbiage, idea is simple, the house is going to be colorful, right? Excessive lengthy or technical speech or writing is called verbiage. It's not verbiage, it's verbiage. It's wording basically. Shereen, people judge you according to your verbiage, your wordings, okay? Today I have to go to the market and I have to get so many things. I saw some chicken. The chicken was so fluffy, and then I went to the mutton market and that was so good. I bought some ice creams and I was like,
Auntie, you're so verbose.
I know, I have the quality of using more words. I'm more wordy, and I thought I have a reputation for my verbosity. People loves me. Do you love my verbosity?
No.